If we go back in history, we get to know that forts, canals, and small bridges were considered as underwater constructions, which were genuinely used for their daily essentials like canals for irrigation of fields, forts for the protection of their empire, and small bridges for cutting down their distance. But the modern underwater construction projects are so incredible. Do you want to know more about this construction? Keep watching this video. Welcome to Construction Technique. In today's video, let's have a look at some incredible underwater construction. But before we make it to the video, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Today's constructions are not limited only up to canals and bridges. These are so vast. You can probably get the idea of modern underwater construction by listening to this fact. The Seikan Tunnel is 140 meters below the seabed, and approximately 23.3 kilometers of the tunnel lies under the seabed. If we compare underwater construction technology of our past and present, we see a vast difference, but a thing which is very common in both technologies is the hard work of laborers behind these constructions. Even these construction workers are worth their weight in gold. Tunneling under rivers was considered impossible until the protective shield was developed in England by Marc Brunel, a French émigré engineer. The first use of the shield by Brunel and his son Isambard was in 1825 on the Wapping Rotherhithe Tunnel through clay under the Tam River. The tunnel was of horseshoe section 22 1/4 by 37.5 feet and brick-lined. After several floods from hitting sand pockets and a 7-year shutdown for refinancing and building a second shield, the Brunels succeeded in completing the world's first true subaqueous tunnel in 1841, essentially 9 years' work for a 1,200-foot-long tunnel. Think how hectic it is. But the incredible blend of modern technology and labor's hard work gives a blow in underwater construction. Number 1. Seikan Tunnel. The Seikan Tunnel opened in 1988 and took 27 years to build, and if we take a look at its back end, it shows how patiently the team worked on this project, and their hard work is appreciative. Seikan Tunnel, undersea tunnel linking Japan's main island of Honshu with the northern neighboring island of Hokkaido, which is 33.7 miles in length. The digging employed as many as 3,000 workers at one time, and took 34 lives in all because of cave-ins, flooding, and other mishaps. The tunnel remains one of the most formidable engineering feats of the 20th century. The total cost for building this tunnel was $7 billion. Number 2. Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel. If you plan to travel down Virginia's eastern shore to get to the beach this summer, you might drive over Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel. As its name implies, the structure functions as both a bridge and a tunnel. The American Society of Civil Engineers titled it as one of the 7 engineering wonders of the modern world. The original 2-lane bridge tunnel facility was opened in April 1964, took 3.5 years to build, and it cost $200 million for planning, design, right-of-way, and construction. New parallel 2-lane trestles have been built, and they were completed in April 1999 at a cost of $197 million. This structure was completed in 1964, and the total construction cost is around $756 million. This incredible project is still under construction and will be completed by 2023. The total length of this bridge tunnel is 23.3 kilometers. As of January 2021, the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel has had more than 140 million vehicle crossings. Before the structure was built, 50 to 60 cars at a time would drive up onto ferries, which would carry them across the water, with the Chesapeake Bay to the west and the Atlantic Ocean to the east. The Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel has suffered 3 major ship accidents that caused the bridge tunnel system to be closed. 7 workers were killed at various times during the construction. Number 3. Orion Bridge. The roughly 20,000 daily vehicle commuters and 30,000 train commuters crossing it every day. Orion Bridge is the link between Denmark and Sweden. This combined roadway and rail line bridge lengths nearly 8 kilometers, where it then transitions into an underwater tunnel for the remaining 4 kilometers. The structure was completed in 2000 at a cost of $2.88 billion, and it took 5 years for its completion. The longest road and rail bridge structure of Europe won several designs and engineering awards. This project also carries a large data cable essential to internet connectivity throughout Europe. One of the most unique features of this platform is its ability to move the whole length of the roadway with the capability of turning in order to fit between support structures. During construction, major care was taken not to stir up dust plumes, which would kill the surrounding environment. In fact, the artificial island and surrounding ecosystem have become a haven for biologists, becoming home to over 500 species of plants. Number 4. Shanghai Yangtze River Tunnel. The Shanghai Yangtze River Tunnel starts on the south bank of the Yangtze in Wuhagu, Pudong, and ends in the south of Changjing Island. It is 8.9 kilometers in length and has 2 stacked levels. The upper level is for a motorway and has 3 lanes in each direction with a designed speed of 80 kilometers per hour. The lower level is reserved for a future Shanghai Metro line, Chongming Line. It is 8.9 kilometers in length, US $1.84 billion, and opened on 31 October 2009. Number 5. Museo Subaquático de Arte, Mexico. The MUSA is an underwater contemporary art museum that hosts more than 500 permanent monumental sculpted figures based on real people. These statues are gathered 10 meters below the sea surface in the waters surrounding Cancun, Isla Mujeres, and Punta Nizuc. The museum was founded in 2009. The exposition aims to demonstrate the correlation between science and art and to promote coral life. On one side, the sculptures constitute a museum. On the other side, they form a reef structure that attracts marine life and encourages the growth of coral. All sculptures are made from specialized materials and are tethered to the seabed. The underwater museum can be visited in different modalities through glass-bottom boats, by snorkeling or diving. Excursions and tours are organized both during the day or during the night. The MUSA attracts more than 750,000 divers every year. Number 6. Museo Atlantico, Lanzarote, Spain. The Museo Atlantico opened in 2016 and was inspired by the Mexican MUSA. It is the first underwater contemporary art museum in Europe, hosting almost 300 different sculptures and covering an area of 2,500 square meters. The statues are situated 12 meters below sea level in the waters near the south coast of Lanzarote, in the Bahia de las Coloradas. The goal of the exhibition is to raise awareness on environmental and climate change issues, as well as to create a marine habitat for the Canary Islands. The museum can be visited with the help of dive instructors. Everyone can have the opportunity to visit this wonderful underwater museum, from professional divers to beginners, without having a diving license. Number 7. Baya Underwater Park, Italy. The Baya Underwater Park is located only a few kilometers north of Naples, near Pozzuoli. The museum hosts the ruins of what was once an elegant and chic seaside resort for rich Romans. Even Emperor Caligula used to go there. The city was abandoned in the 8th century and then submerged underwater. Today it is still possible to admire amazing marble sculptures and touch the mosaic floors. The underwater archaeological park of Baya counts 5 main scuba diving sites. Ninfeo di Clodio is the best site. Also, Villa a Portiro is worth a dive. It is an ancient Roman villa with a courtyard with a large black and white geometric mosaic floor. The original mosaic is still there underwater, perfectly preserved. To see the ruins, visitors can book a tour with a glass-bottom boat. There are also snorkeling excursions and scuba diving experiences with the guidance of local instructors. However, the statues are all copies, as the original ones are protected in the Archaeological Museum of the Castle of Baya, located above the dive site. Number 8. Dubai Aquarium and Underwater Zoo. It is home to thousands of aquatic animals comprising over 140 species. Over 400 sharks and rays live in our 10 million-liter tank, including sand tiger sharks, giant groupers, and a host of other marine species. A series of carefully designed experiences will allow our visitors to come face-to-face with our aquatic residents for memorable moments with friends and family. These are some projects which may not directly impact everyone's life, but some of the projects are so common that indirectly impact almost everyone's life as internet cables spread under the sea globally. Alright everyone, this brings us to the end of our video. Thanks for watching. More interesting videos are coming, and if you don't want to miss any of our videos, then smash the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that you will always be updated.